Hey guys, you guys might know me as Monster F1 Gaming. For this channel, it is race predictions, so this is the first installment. I'm a little late on this. I should have started at the beginning of the seasons in the race series of what I'd be doing, but for this video, I will be making my predictions for the 2017 Canadian Grand Prix for Formula One. So to start out, for my pole pick, I got Lewis Hamilton. I chose him because, well, he's been on pole for Canada since 2013. 15. He's been on pole for the last 3 years that I know of. 2014, 15, and 16. Unless it was Nico Rosberg in 2014. I know Daniel Ricciardo won 2014 in Canada. But yeah, the last 2 races were Hamilton and Hamilton. So for second, starting right beside Lewis Hamilton, I'm not sure whether it's inside or the outside though. Something like that. I got Sebastian Vettel. Yeah. I chose him to be second because, well, normally if he's not on pole, he's lining up second. So I think he's going to continue that streak. And in third, I have Valtteri Bottas. I chose him because, well, he's a Mercedes. And, well, the Mercedes are freaking damn quick. On that note, I only chose for the top 3 because, well, that's really the only 3 that matter in my mind. Now, for the race picks, I have Sebastian Vettel as a winner, mainly because, well, 1, he's my driver. 2, Ferraris are pretty good at starting. 3, the Ferraris can have their tires warmed up a lot quicker than what the Mercedes can. So there's my reasoning behind Vettel winning. In second, I have Lewis Hamilton, mainly, especially for one of the reasons why I said Vettel will win is because the tires will not warm up or suit the car as quickly as they will for Ferrari. In third place, I have Valtteri Bottas. He's going to stay where he starts on the grid. My reasons for that is, so from what I've seen, yes, Valtteri won in Russia. But from what I've seen, Mercedes have basically, in my previous experiences watching the Grand Prix this year, is that Lewis Hamilton is the number 1 driver for Mercedes and Sebastian Vettel is the number 1 driver for Ferrari. So I think Valtteri, no matter how hard he tries, they're going to give Lewis Hamilton the go-ahead over Valtteri because Valtteri hasn't scored as many points in the Drivers' Championship or the Constructors' Championship as Lewis Hamilton has. On other notes, here's some other predictions. This is just predictions, so it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I have Fernando Alonso. He's going to have an engine failure because, well, it's McLaren Honda, so why not? And if he doesn't do good enough, as we've seen in Bahrain, he will just retire. But I think it's going to be an engine failure. For Stoffel Van Dorn, I think he's going to finish the race, but McLaren, once again, will not have points. That's just my prediction. Yes, I am wearing a McLaren Honda shirt. and a Ferrari hat. I know it doesn't make sense, but back onto the topic of the race picks. But yeah, Fernando will blow an engine and Stoffel will finish the race, but with no points. Lance Stroll. He's going to finish the race in the points. That's just my predictions. I think he's going to perform really hard here in Canada. Yeah. And he's going to finish in the points for the first time in his career. And for the last subject of other notes, I think there's going to be a first corner crash. Why? I don't have any explanation for it, but that's what I think is going to happen. There's going to be some overeager drivers that are just going to try and make up as many positions as possible, and yeah, they're going to run into one another, and yeah, because as we know, there's the main straight, there's the back straight, which is after the hairpin. Those two are basically straightaways for powerful cars like Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. Yeah. I don't know. So far, it's looking like Red Bull might be the third fastest just because they're third in the constructors. I think it's Force India in fourth. I can't be 100% sure. Now, also I'm going to say my top 10 for the race, because the top 10 is the only positions that matter because they're the only ones that score points. So in first, you know the first three, but I'll just go over them again. I have Vettel in first, Hamilton in second, and Bottas rounding out the podium. In fourth, I have Kimi Räikkönen. Fifth, I have Sergio Perez. Sixth, I have Max Verstappen. Seventh, I have Esteban Ocon. That's Esteban. I'm not sure which one. In eighth, I have Lance Stroll, representing us Canadians. Hell yeah, go Lance! I believe in you, buddy. In ninth, this is going to come as a shock to a lot of you guys, but I have Daniel Ricciardo. I'm not saying that he will finish ninth. It's a prediction, but I think there's going to be maybe one of the Red Bulls running into trouble or something. That's just a prediction. In 10th, I have Carlos Sainz. Something like that. Now, for the driver of the day, because I have him finishing 8th, finishing his first race and scoring his first ever points, I think driver of the day is going to go to Lance Stroll. Don't know what the fuck that was. The DHL fastest pit stop, I have that going to Williams this week because, well, they're freaking fast. And for fastest lap of the race, I got Lewis Hamilton just because he's really good around Canada. He has like 5 wins here or something like that. So yeah, that's basically going to wrap up this video. If you want to check out my other channel, go on YouTube, search up Monster F1 Gaming. I'm still in the process of trying to make this channel actually say either race predictions or racing predictions. And just to get, because it won't let me do something adding what I want to say for the channel description, I'm going to be reviewing or making predictions for race weekends in Formula 1, NASCAR, IndyCar, and the NASCAR Pinty Series, which is a Canadian series of NASCAR. I'll also be reviewing the race weekends. So as an example, after the Canadian Grand Prix is done, I'll be reviewing that. I'll have another set of notes to go over. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, and I am out.